Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. To make syncing, as usual, is I will turn around in 3, 2, 1, 0. What's up, NATO? Level 18. Look at those stats, man. Got a lot of ability as well. But that's not what we're going to be doing here. I've decided, I've been freaking playing this game pretty much for the past few days, more or less, really, haven't I? I did some, well, I guess you could count it as level grinding, but it was more of, you know, getting more spears, because I ran out of spears, as was established at the end of the previous part. And I was rounding up some more fiends, because, surprisingly, I didn't have all of the calm land fiends, like all 10 of them, for each one. I had to get the ogre one. So I got that one sorted. I went to the Cavern of the Stolen Faith, got maybe 2 ghosts, 3 or 4 tonberries, but there's still plenty of those you gotta get them up to 10. Because if you get 10 of every fiend, you unlock the super duper ultimate boss in the arena. But, anyways.
Let's first go over this shit because, yeah, really. I hope I've got enough to get through every one of these bosses here. Otherwise, it's gonna be paying at 69. 94, 85, 99. Yep, we're good to go. Of course, that might not be the case. You never know. The spears take up a lot. You know what? It's one thing I've been neglecting to do, isn't it? Is actually using my many. Which one is dropping magic spear? I can't remember. Give me some magic defense. Because I got plenty of those so you can get. As I showed you that one time a few parts ago. Where it's just like, at this point in the game, you can literally just 2 shots to this freaking eyeball fiend in the area conquest, well, the species conquest, and get these magic defense spears with ease. Of course, if that bastard gets a turn in, you're kind of fucked though, you get ambushed. You didn't go as many levels because I didn't use her as much in battle. Yeah, there's something odd, to be honest, about using the spear grid. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Satisfying to raise the stats, it's like, yes, that's wonderful. Stats raised. You know what? What are your stats? What could you use? How many of what have we got? How about... Fucking accuracy. Oh, you know what? While we're at it, have an evasion one, why not? I'm not gonna use them all because, you know, probably should, save them for being more strategic with them, but... You know me, I can't be asked. Trying to get through this shit as quickly as possible because it drags on and 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 on. Did I mention on and on and on and on and on again? What's what, do you know? Let's get HP spear up in there. Since Rika is one of only 2 characters that has the right equipment to go over max HP, and I want to see it finally, goddammit. Move over yonder direction. Slow. How's that now? Yes, it's finally over max HP at long last. How satisfying. I imagine pretty much Orin and Wakka clearly being over max HP for freaking ever. Also notice there's not much a level 4 like it usually would be. I was deliberately not using them in battle. Because to be fair, I didn't really need to when I was going through rounding up fiends because they weren't super powerful. So, you know, Wakka starts to take over as being a badass again. Wakka. Let's go over in yonder direction. Also, I did play a few more Blitzball games. Won another tournaments and, that was about it, really. I did like 1 or 2 games in the league. I think only 1, actually. That's about it. Gotta say, though, the teams are getting somewhat tougher. Holy shit. But not too much. I mean, they didn't get any goals in, but the defenders on some of the teams are getting better. Like, for example, as much as I say, the Kirk Beast. Oh, by the way, I think the captain of the Kirk Beast got fired and replaced with someone. I can't remember who. They're just like, why did you do that? That was the captain, wasn't it? But it might not be. I think it might be one of the defenders. Which would be kind of stupid, really, because well, I always scored the goals and all, but their defense essentially was doing pretty good at that time. Only going about, like, maybe 3 goals. I mean, that's still a lot, really, isn't it? But they were blocking my freaking, like, when I was, like, trying to get the Lucha to go in, they weren't having any of that. You know? So, yeah, they've kind of improved a bit. Also, I've noticed that Wedge is back in, or maybe he's been back in there for a while. He's currently signed with the Blood of Glories, and I scored, like, 6 goals. To nothing against him. It's just like, he may be an overpowered character in that, but unless he gets the ball and manages to get past my awesome defenders, he ain't got a chance. gotta say as well, like, really underestimated how good I think his name was Marco, wasn't it? He's a pretty good defender. He can get the ball off them quite easily. His one weakness is if he's got the ball, it's easy for them to get the ball back off him. But he's good at, tackling them, so that they don't get, right up in my goal.
That everyone now? Yep. Okay, look at that. Riku's finally exceeded max HP, but Kamari's still lagging behind as always. He could do that with his shitty equipment, but alas. Really should. Well, I need the money, really. How much money have I got here? It's like you gotta bribe Marlboros to get the equipment you really need to, make equipment that can exceed max HP, and it's really not so easy to do because it takes a lot of money. And you can, well, I've been selling like the weapons that you get from the winning against the fiends in the arena, but even with that, it's like shit like, it's really expensive to bribe them, But anyways, the real purpose of this part, since we still haven't got Wakka's shitty celestial weapon fully powered up because his sigil is such a pain in the ass to get,
You're counting on me, kid.
I'm going to be ballsy, essentially, and face Dark Ifrit. I mean, I've been saying I was going to face it, but I was kind of putting on hold until we get this, like, all the celestial weapon fully powered up. But you know what? Fuck it.
Here we go!
Bring it on. Also, I've noticed I haven't rounded up 10 of every fiend here, but I'm not gonna do that on screen, obviously. These videos tend to go on a freaking decade and a half as it is, It's like the Dark Veilfur one, when I defeated him last year. That video, I can't remember how long it was, but it was shorter than the usual freaking videos I have for this LP. Where it's just like, oh, simple task, and it drags on for a fucking hour or more, and it's like, god damn it. Hopefully don't have that same shit with this, So what we're gonna need is the Peaceful Bracer. We're obviously gonna switch that out when we get the Dark Ifrit, because we're gonna need that kind of shit, Orin, We're gonna need that kind of shit. You need to be strong, and I mean, he's already strong even without his equipment, but you gotta be able to use the Auto Phoenix shit and stuff. Shame I haven't got that equipment I've got for him, like, also equipped with, Confuse proof or some shit, But you need Musk for that, and I think I've got plenty of that, enough to actually use. But that would require getting new equipment, which I have plenty of, but I'd have to, like, do everything else all over again. You'd be like, oh, I need Mega Phoenixes for the auto, put the Phoenix thing again, which I think I've got enough to do that as well, but it's just a hassle, You gotta round up equipment. You really underestimate just how fast equipment can go down when you actually use it. I mean, look at the frickin' spears, for example, because I hadn't been doing a bunch of random battles. I didn't end up having many spears left in the previous part. Also, if you do this shit, for example, it's amazing just how fast you'll run out of these spears. I mean, look at that. For that, to increase its HP at all, it will make those power spears go down to 12. I mean, look at that. We haven't even got enough to increase its strength or defense. It hasn't been maxed out yet. We just need a lot more. Of course, I don't think I've ever increased their luck because fortune spears are, rare as fuck. And by rare, I mean the Earth Eater, I think, is the only way you can obtain them, really. I mean, there were some other fortune spears scattered in the game, but the only farmable way is the Earth Eater, and he only ever really drops like one, I think. And sometimes he doesn't even drop it. Sometimes you get dark matter instead, which is also good. But if you're looking for fortune spears, it's kind of a pain in the ass if that happens. Well, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to get out of the rain. 'Cause in the desert, I can't remember your name. For there's something, something I don't really know. I haven't heard the song in years. Ah, da, 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 da. Man, I remember reading this, I can't remember his name. It was like titled something like Search for the Death Valley Germans. This one guy, like, just like likes to adventure off into places like deserts and shit and all that in search of interesting things. And he was like interested in one case of these missing Germans, and he actually found like the bones and shit like that. And it just like reading that was like interesting and all that, but it also made me think, fucking hell, man, deserts are freaking deadly. So yeah, fuck deserts. Anyway, we should re-equip you with the Phoenix Bracer. Fine, are you ready? I'm not. Hello. My child is lost in the ruins of home. I don't know if I am a man or a woman here. Please help me to find my child. Sure. Just like, how is this going to relate to Dark Ifrit, you may be wondering. Why are you freaking wearing Harry Potter clothes? Where has she gone? Ooh, ominous. I didn't know you... Did you breed with a demon? That's kind of not a child right there. I will check over here. Ty's just like, you did see that, right? That Dark Ifrit, you saw it, right? Yeah? You check by the cliff. Is it over in this direction? Yeah, it's definitely a woman. Oh, it wasn't a woman. Well, it could still be a woman, actually. Dice is like, close up. Oh, it's gone all red. Damn. What a way to make an entrance, Dark Ifrit. I think I faced him once before, many years ago, back when I said I relied too heavily on aeons and just sucked ass and couldn't really do anything because, you know, I didn't have the stats or anything. Now I do, but it's probably still not enough for Dark Ifrit. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's fucking Dark Ifrit, for God's sake. I don't know how high up he is on the, what's the word I'm looking for? Hierarchy or whatever, I can't remember what word. He's essentially probably, maybe, I don't know. I don't know where he is in terms of levels of toughness compared to the other Dark Aeons. I know that the ones at the top are clearly Anima and Bahamut and potentially your Jimbo, who you have to face multiple fucking times and he can one-shot you. Well, all of them can, but your Jimbo sounds hacks as fuck. But then again, they all are, you know, as we've established. Even Dark Veilfor kicked my ass, and I thought, oh, since Dark Veilfor usually can't go over max damage, it shouldn't be kicked too hard, right? And he kicked my ass. He better not have any counterattacks. Oh, he does. Of course he would. Well, I know that you're gonna kick my arse, so I suppose you might as well. If I play the old life. Why am I always put on the voice like that? Uh-oh. Oh! I don't know what to expect from you. Which makes this a bit, troublesome. I will flare the fuck out of you, sir. I'm going to assume that Dark Ifrit's weakness here is that it can only attack one person at a time. Until it gets his overdrive, and that's when shit gets real. So with that in mind, I think we could potentially see to it that you get your ass handed to you. I mean, the trouble with Dogville, for example, was that he had 2 overdrives, and I think all of them hit everyone, and it would just randomly just use one of its overdrives without it being filled up, and that's what made Dogville for hacks. I don't think Dark Ifrit is really displaying any signs of that kind of level of hacks, you know? I mean, he's knocking us out in one hit, but at least he's limited to targeting one at a time. And as long as we have, you know, at least 2 characters out on the field that have Auto Phoenix, we don't have to worry about, you know, getting knocked back several thousand turns. How about... what if we mix holy water with an antidote? I don't know what this is. Okay. That was pointless. I would have gone for something a bit different than that, Riku, but whatever. Wakka, your overdrive's been built up from all that off-screen shit. Let's see your aura reels. See if they'll do better this time. Ah, almost had full-on water. I don't know what it really makes a difference. I mean, isn't that just one of his all overdrives and he did nothing because he's immune to elementals, I guess. Here comes the pain! Oh, fuck. That's what I feared. You know, on the plus side of all this, with Riku always getting overdrive up because of the ally or comrade's overdrive that she's got set to, could potentially keep using Hyper Mighty G, but I forget the combination for it. Because that gives auto life and shit like that. Just kind of doing this at random, really, to be honest. Which isn't wise, admittedly. How about to combine these 2 things? Hyper Null All! That probably gave us some good shit, but we'll get knocked out regardless. We gotta get everyone in on the party. Ha, 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 hum, he, why, ooh, nah. Holy shit, it switched to Yuna now. The affection is raised. It shoots! Goal! It's weak as shit. But how'd that happen? Maybe it's... I don't know how it works, like healing characters and all that. Raise the affection. I don't know how it works. Maybe it's because Yuna's always reviving Titus, I suppose. So maybe that's what raised it. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. He's getting dangerously close to that overdrive. Like super duper ultimately dangerous. Like so dangerous. I don't know if I can trust you anymore. So, you know what? Fuck it. I'll grand summon Anima and set her on your ass. You'll probably, well, maybe you'll two-shot Anima. Who knows? Honestly, I feel like what I should have done just there was at like I just realized at 3 turns. I could have done 2 things here. I could have summoned Anima like I just did right now, but I should have, at the very least, have cast Order Life, just in case Anima gets knocked out and we get like no turn afterwards and get overdrived into oblivion. Which would suck. Understandably so. Oblivion! Man, I dread the day we come up against Dark Anima, that's for damn sure. And think of this thing right here, this scary ass thing, but tougher. Way tougher. And a lot more HP. You could say that the Dark version is very much unsheathed. But so am I, you motherfucker! I mean, this is what Titus' Overdrive should look like, damage-wise. But his strength isn't up to par. He's nowhere near Anima level strength. Actually, I think Anima's strength stat is maxed out. So maybe that's why. Oh, fuck! One-shotted. I wasn't expecting that. Damn. I was expecting you to at least endure 1 hit, Anima. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me! Ow! What did I ever do to you? Oh, fuck, his overdrive is fucking up. Oh, shit, ducky mushrooms. Fuck it, I'm getting that right up, right the fuck now. Where is that mix list of Mixy Mix? I need that freaking Mighty G. And I need it now. Mighty G, Mighty G, Mighty G, Mighty G. Ah, yes. The useful, ever useful Control and F. I keep forgetting that you can do that. Make it easier to find. Hyper. What was it again? Hyper Mighty G. There it is. It can shell, protect, haste, regen, and auto life on all allies. Which is fucking fantastic, if you ask me. Gonna need a light or a lunar curtain. And I know I've got plenty of those lunar curtains. And I'm gonna need the always easy to harvest from the arena, the amulets. It is showtime, which means well, I can pretty much actually tank this overdrive regardless because of auto life. So you know what? Fuck it. Actually, I mean that probably technically counts as elemental. So you know what? Gonna double cast Ultima on your ass. I mean, it's not very strong because you've clearly got some insane magic defense. But you know, so far this is going much better than the what was it? Dark Veil for a battle. That is provided, you know, getting hit by an overdrive doesn't mean instant death even with auto life, of course. There are some abilities that are bullshit and shatter auto life, which is, you know, terrible. There's a sight you don't see every day, is it really? You know, freaking Ifrit, technically, a dark version of it, using an overdrive on us. That never happens. You've turned to the dark side, literally, that's why you're Dark Ifrit. Just don't get freaking 2,000 turns. Again, Riku takes her sweet ass time getting to her feet. I mean, if you got knocked out by that, you probably wouldn't get up. But, you know, the fact that she's able to get up at all is insane. Power of magic. And Phoenix Downs, of course. Don't forget that. I was thinking maybe bring out Kamari, but yeah, he doesn't have the magic ice. Where is the magic ice sheet then? So this is a bad idea. For that reason right there. We have to freaking do that, like, again, because no auto Phoenix for these guys. Titus, you got an overdrive again, that's nice, but fuck you. Kamari hasn't been in here yet. Just defensive spells. I don't think it'll really help us, but you know what, fuck it. Better than provoking the beast. I mean, he's provoked either way, but he's obviously gonna target her every time now, isn't he? He knows she's got the goods. She knows how to use Phoenix Downs automatically. Overdrive a healer. Here it comes again! Like, fuck you and your healing abilities. Like your max HP won't save you, yeah. But it would if it'd probably been a bit higher. Maybe, potentially. Fuck it, Lauren. Get your ass out of here. Fuck you! Ow! I mean, look at that damage. I mean, we've established Orin is a tank. He can take a number of hits, but he went down with freaking maximum damage. Even if he had max HP, he wouldn't be able to withstand that. That's just ridiculous. But I suppose his defense still can technically go higher than it currently is, but still. It's like, damn, man. Look, bring in Lulu. Overdrive your ass. Drain him with your weak magic. Seriously, this overdrive is kind of lackluster. Maybe it's much better when she's like got even higher stats than she already has, but still. We could double cast and do more than this. Ow! It's intense. But it's kind of intense in the way Omega Weapon was. And that I underestimated Omega Weapon, which is complete opposite here. I did not underestimate Dark Ifrit coming into this battle one bit. Because I knew what I was up against was going to be hell, essentially. But, with like Omega Weapon, for example, it was intense, but it was more of me just like being like, you know, naive. Just like, Ultimate Weapon was easy, Omega Weapon technically was pretty easy. It's kind of the same vibe. Once you kind of establish their pattern, it's not so bad. But if you underestimate them for 1 second, they'll frickin' floor your ass. That's what happened when I faced Omega Weapon. I mean, I was kicking his ass, but I completely overlooked the fact and didn't realize that it would use Ultima and it knocked me out, you know? So you gotta be very careful in these battles. What was it again? Fuck, I forgot what it was. I think it was Lunar Curtain. And a good old-fashioned amulet. The mightiest of G's. Bring out Kamari, because I want to steal from you, sir. Fuck you are! Couldn't steal it. Oh! Everyone's overdrive went up and down. Like Orn. Ah! Blah! Ow. Uh-oh. He's going for Riku, isn't he? Oh. The humanity. Switcheroo. What do we got that we could use potentially? I don't think our Raisin's really gonna do us anything. I'm not provoking him, you know, because he's gonna hit us anyway. I'll have you know, sir, that I know an ultimate overdrive. I'm going to use it every single time you try to kick my arse. Which is pretty much every single turn. This is definitely one of the most hacks abilities right here, isn't it? I mean, it does all those abilities and auto life. It's just like, it is wonderful. It's brilliant. Have I even used Wakka in any of this, actually? I can't even remember, to be honest. I doubt it'll work, because it never does on these enemies. Oh yeah, I have used him, haven't I? Now that I think about it, I use his overdrive. Oh shit, speaking of overdrives. Uh-oh. Why didn't you revive him, Riku? Oh, because Riku doesn't have that. Shit, I forgot. Fuck my luck. That's not good. It's not good at all. This is quite bad, in fact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Autolive. And then, sorry Ifrit, but you're going to take your own overdrive. Heck, maybe he'll even absorb it for all I know. I mean, if it is fire elemental, then, you know, he just absorb it. This is a long battle, isn't it? Nothing compared to some of the other Dark Aeons. Not that I've, you know, actually faced them all before. I faced some of them, but not all of them. What abilities have you got? Fuck it, why not? Just don't provoke him. I don't want him to potentially have 2 turns in a row. Oh, I guess not. Brother, you turn to the dark side, you fucking asshole. But no. You fucking asshole. Because I gave a Blackwood voice, if I recall, is what I gave to Ifrit long ago. But no, actually, Riku's got the full life one, so that was better to have. But she's already got her life, so that's also good. Now, well, can we scan him? I doubt it. Yep. Fuck your scanners! Fuck you! Ow! Here it comes! And Wakka's down again. Fingers. Who the hell do you think you are, sunshine? Here it comes again. Oh! Bugger bitch. Ow. Fuck you. Ow. Tells you a lot about an enemy when Orin doing literally the max amount of damage you can do in a single hit is pretty much more or less like a scratch to this freaking boss right here. Ridiculous. Now imagine if he did like that one Chimera or wherever it was, and like shot a fireball at every one of us. We'd be fucked. But Dark Ifrit doesn't have that kind of luxury. Sir, well, I kindly ask you to fuck yourself. Ow. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do a try to server drive on your aeons. Even though it is underwhelmingly weak, because we're about to establish in 3, 2, 1, and weak, 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 weak sauce. The weakest topping ever. Oh. Whose turn is it? Ah, figures, I knew that was gonna happen. Can't have you doing that, Orin. Oh boy. Oh, you already had that. Sorry, I was really not paying attention. It is time for an overdrive for you. Gonna go 50 minutes. Well, we're still quite a ways from it, but we're gonna go over it and everything. I'm kind of okay with it since it's such a special occasion, Dark Ifrit, but man, I didn't think this fight would drag on this long. Some alcohol for your troubles, you bastard. I honestly would have done more just by hitting it normally. What is with overdrives and not delivering? I mean, if he did max damage each time, it'd be like 2 hits in one, but it's like he's not gonna let Riku get up either. He's like, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna do that freaking Hyper Mighty G shit, and I'm having none of that shit. And he also wants to delay it a bit because he knows Riku has the longest animation getting up, so yeah. What? Oh, he dodged! Holy shit! I didn't think you were capable of that. Well played, Ifrit. Well played. Well, Dark Ifrit. Well played. I didn't think you were capable of dodging. That makes things a little complicated, actually. Oh! He's got his overdrive up, and you know what that means. That means we're kind of in a bit of a pickle. The kind of pickle that makes me use auto life. Charge! Oh! We're all gonna get through this, gang. We're all gonna get through this. Hellfire and brimstone will prevail with water life and shit. You know, I just thought, can you imagine, like, you know, like we got VR shit nowadays, don't we? I'm just now picturing, imagine a VR experience of being hit by all these aeons overdrives. Like, from the character's perspectives on the receiving end of it. Can you imagine how nauseating that'd be? Like, whoa! Thrown into the air, freaking just picks up some of the ground and just throws it at you. It's like, whoa! Anyways. Fuck you. Ow. Avenger! Well, the only thing you can really do is avenge yourself, Riku, because you haven't had a turn in quite some time. You keep getting knocked the fuck out. You finally got a turn! Luna cut him. Air shots. Hyper Mighty G. 48 minutes. Fuck yourself. Ow. um, um, um. Send him into a nova. And sure would be great, you know, if we knew how much HP this motherfucker had. Because for all I know, I could only be halfway through this fight. And it felt like it's been freaking forever. You got 2 turns! Fuck. Shit. Ass balls. You know what, I wonder what enemies drop Lunar Curtains, because I forget, you probably steal them from some fiend. I'm not sure which though. But considering how they're used in this combination, they're probably rare. Why not? We have gone over 50 minutes now. Ridiculous. Can we ever have a part in this LP that doesn't go over this limit of time? Well, there's no time limit for YouTube nowadays, but still, it's absurd. I imagine anyone who stumbles upon a video that's not familiar with the LP that I'm doing here, or my channel in general, look at the time of the video and be like, fuck that. That's too long. Ah, shit, dodged. Fuck. I see it's going up. Hit Riku again. What is with you, man? What grudge you got against Riku? Maybe he saw the sequel and blamed Yuna's sudden, complete switch in character on Riku's influence. It's like, you ruined her! She used to be elegant and kind, and now she's some stupid pop star. You ruined that character, you bitch! Maybe that's why he's pissed. And why he's always talking to her. I don't know, it's just a theory that I just made up with. Well, I suppose that could count as backing up the facts a little. But yeah, well, you know, Riku is in the sequel as a main focus as well. I don't know, I've never played the sequel. I've just seen Scroony's review of it years ago, and I think that's pretty much the most extent to how much I know about the game in general. And it just sounds completely different. Completely. Here, the gameplay is actually pretty damn good, though. Yeah, that's a thought as well. Is this the first... Oh! We won! Holy shit! We supernovaed his ass and we didn't get an overkill, but we finally beat him. And there was on just about to ramble about something completely unrelated. We finally won. Woohoo! Yeah, levels for everyone. And dark matter. Just one fucking dark matter, I feel ripped off, you bastard. A fireblade. Ifrit.
Let's go.
What? I thought those things went extinct. What? What in the fuck are you guys doing here? There's nothing over there now that home is gone. But then, we still have Blitz, you see. Why are we sitting a sand pit like this, where the antlion thing, whatever it's called, is no longer here, or whatever it was. Even though one of them just ate a summoner just now, and it had a male sound to him, so maybe it was a guy all along. I don't know. Why are we even here? The ball, I think we forgot something. Like, you know, I have no idea why Titus just left. There's nothing over there now that home's gone. But then we still have Blitz, you see. The ball, I think we got something. You can't travel beyond this point, Titus, so fuck off. It's been a great time again. I can't believe I defeated Dark Ifrit there. That's just insane. I never thought I'd be able to accomplish that. But Dark Ifrit wasn't nearly as bad as Dark Valefor. I think it took longer to knock him out, but because of his limited range of attacks, limiting him to, like, attacking one character at a time, except with its overdrive, it made it kind of, easier to, you know, build around a strategy that, you know, has it so that I can, you know, avoid getting my ass handed to me a billion times. Which was good. Let's actually give you some more stats, you know. Some magic defense, we got plenty of that. Lulu, you're gonna, oh, you can actually get something, so never mind. I thought you weren't gonna get anything. But now you've made haste. Wakka, what will you get? You will get some evasion, which is kinda nice. Oren, you will get, bugger all. Titus, you will get some MP and some magic. So, at 56 minutes, goal achieved. Seriously, what the fuck are they doing there? They're taking a dump in the sand or what? It's just like, they're sitting literally in a fucking sand pit, looking like they're moping, which they technically are, because they're... You know, it makes sense, their home was destroyed, and we can't go past there, so maybe that's why they're there. But... guys, why are you sitting in the freaking sand? You're gonna get sand in your pants and shit. I mean, granted, the freaking fiends aren't there anymore, because we destroyed them all, except that one that apparently appeared as a one-off to eat the summoner or some shit. Which was kind of weird, and then Oren made a witty comment, and I was like, what? But why are you sitting there? Whatever. What I'm going to do in the next part, I have no idea. I suppose next on the Dark Aeons list would be Dark Shiva, I guess. If we're gonna go in orders of ones... No, actually, it would be Dark Xeon, I think would be the pronunciation in it. I always called it Ixion, but maybe it's Xeon. I don't know. Ixion? I don't know. Freaking names with a Z, no, an X in it are always bloody confusing. Because it's just like, it's unpredictable how it's going to be pronounced. At least for me, anyway. And that one is in the Thunder Plains, and we actually battled that one twice. So that'd be interesting, but I don't know if we'll do that in the next part, or we'll do something different. Either way it goes, these Dark Aeons prove that, while they are overpowered, we can prevail in battle with the celestial weapons and well-prepared stats. Although we still got our ass kicked a bit, but at least we didn't get a game over even once there, so that's all well and good. Anyways, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.